You know, I say it all the time. I say it all the time. In November, I like to say it's a November to remember, but this is not what you want to remember it for because we have some absolutely breaking news, devastating news on a death, and there is no thrills. There's a killing. There's an RIP, viewers, and we're going to bring you up to speed and up to date on this traumatic story. Remember to become a channel member today. Remember, I give you WWE news, rumors, headlines, whether it be good, whether it be proper. We are the unapologetic, and we give you the news, the rumors, and the headlines. This is legitimate. This is as credible as it gets, and it's about as sad as it gets. There's nothing satisfying about this death that we are going to bring to you right here in this very video. I hope everybody had a good Halloween. I hope you got your candy. I hope you got your food. I hope you were able to spend it with family, friends, your significant others. I hope you're able to dress up. But we got to get into the volatile news, the volatile updates on the death, the damnation that is going on. And it doesn't get much more tragic than this for the month of November, and it's only November 3rd. And I would be remiss if I did not bring this up, if I did not bring this to light. We're gonna jump right into this, viewers, and it is absolutely tragic. And this whole video is going to be chock full of news and rumors throughout this entire video. We are going to give you the latest, the hottest, the greatest. We got breaking details on Monday Night Raw, CM Punk and the World's Championship. We got breaking news on Jey Uso. We have a lot of updates. We have a lot of things we got to pivot here. I did not anticipate this. I did not expect to put out a video quite like this, but that is exactly what is happening right now. Again, so important, so crucial to become a channel member today. But right at the top of the video, guys, one of the all-time great officials, one of the all-time great referees in the WWE. A man that officiated, a man that counted the 1, 2, 3, not only in WWE, he's still doing it in WWE, but a man that also did it in WCW during its huge wave, the NWO. And, you know, you had all these different variables, you had all these instances. Ladies and gentlemen, the person in question, the person I'm talking about, the death that is rattling the world of wrestling at this point, the devastating news from the WWE family today. Legendary WWE referee Charles Robinson's nephew has tragically been killed in a bike accident. Charles Robinson has been with WWE for over 30 years and is one of the most respected officials in wrestling history. In this video, we are covering what happened in the tragic bike accident, Charles Robinson's WWE legacy, how the WWE family is responding, and what this means for upcoming WWE events. Our thoughts and our prayers are with Charles Robinson and his entire family during this incredibly difficult time. Oh, man, this is real talk, man, real talk. This is a real tragedy. A young person has died. Charles Robinson is grieving. This is not speculation. This is not hearsay. This is not clickbait. This is real, and it involves the WWE. It involves World Wrestling Entertainment. It involves Charles Robinson, viewers. WWE referee Charles Robinson is mourning the unimaginable loss after revealing that his nephew Shane, not Shane McMahon, but Shane, was tragically killed in a bike accident earlier this week. Robinson took to Instagram to share the heartbreaking news, posting a photo of Shane from around 2012, paying tribute to his nephew's unforgettable personality and the impact that he had on those around him. Found this super cute picture of my nephew Shane from 2012 or so. He was such a wonderful soul and was affected by, and he affected so many people in so many great ways. I think everyone knew him, always where he was from. Always a straight shooter, and he didn't beat around the bush. He once asked a guy with an eye patch if he was a pirate with no hesitation. Shane was tragically killed while riding his bike. Love him so much. Rest in peace. Shane was remembered by Robinson as someone full of life, humor, and honesty. His story about jokingly asking a man with an eye patch if he was a pirate perfectly reflected his candid nature and warm spirit. Robinson's heartfelt message made it clear that Shane left behind a deep void in the lives of everyone who knew him. Charles Robinson, a beloved veteran WWE referee official known for his decades of service in professional wrestling, now faces one of the toughest moments of his life away from the ring. This tragedy serves a sobering reminder of how fragile life can be and how quickly everything can change. Our thoughts and our deepest condolences go out to Charles Robinson and his family during this heartbreaking time. Just hours before Monday Night Raw, viewers, just hours. C.J. Perry claims that Miro served her divorce papers on her birthday. You gotta be kidding me. You absolutely gotta be that I mean, it doesn't get much more devastating than the news that we just gave you, but this is shocking. Again, C.J. Perry claims that Miro Rusev served her divorce papers on her birthday. Lilian Garcia announces engagement after nearly 4 years of being single. And if everybody knows what it's like being single, it's the brash and the brazen. Because you see, I was taken. I was in a relationship. I was devoted. I was in a loving relationship for somewhere between 7 to 10 years. And then, well, it all fell apart. You know, what would have been, could have been, what should have been, but it is what it is. There's resolve, there's breakups, there's prenups, there's relationships, there's marriages, there's death, there's financialness, there's all these different things. There's all these different things that go into it. Some things you just don't plan for. And believe me, I know what it's like to be single for 4 years. I know exactly what that feels like, and it doesn't taste too good. It stings, it hurts, it kills. Breaking news. Shayna Baszler wins the BRCW Women's title after Ash by Elegance vacates the championship. She has vacated the title. Yes, you heard that right. Also, breaking news on Vince McMahon. Rusev says that Vince McMahon gave him mixed messages on turning heel or babyface. Now, Rusev could have been a huge main eventer. He could have been a world champion, a WWE champion. Rusev Day. Remember Rusev Day? Remember all the momentum? Remember all the leverage? Remember how positive it was? Remember how the fans loved Rusev Day? And then the WWE just tragically, sadly, unfortunately, untimely let the bottom fall out, and they didn't give a damn. They didn't give a rat's patoot. Miro, a.k.a. Rusev, exposes Vince McMahon's size demands. He wanted me back at 300 pounds. The Bulgarian brute, Rusev. Well, now he's thin, he's cut, he's shredded, and he's still losing matches, is Rusev. He has lost multiple times to Dominic Mysterio. Also, it is all but confirmed. Again, it's still a rumor. It's all that gossip. It's still that speculation, but it's all but confirmed. Lilian Garcia confirms her status for John Cena's final ever match in WWE and is expected, it's expected, but plans can change, that Vince McMahon will be in attendance for the last ever match for John Cena. Your thoughts on the return of Vince McMahon to WWE TV, especially following what we just heard and what we just witnessed with the death in World Wrestling Entertainment just hours before Raw on Netflix. Ash by Elegance sends a warning after Instagram shadow bans her for suggestive posts. Good old JBL, the former WWE champion. JBL dropped former WWE star, the Velveteen Dream, with a brutal clothesline from hell at the MCW show. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, your emotions on all of that. That is the feedback. Jade Cargill, the brand new WWE Women's Champion, pays tribute to mom, grandma, and great-grandma after WWE Championship win on the Blue Brand of SmackDown on the USA Network. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions on all of that. Also, Ash by Elegance vacates yet another title amid medical issues where she has had to step away from the professional wrestling business. And Ash by Elegance has never shied away from turning heads on social media, but now the TNA star is dealing with a lot of issues where she is going to have to step away and maybe retire for good. The WWE Monday Night Raw preview for November the 3rd. The confirmed matches, the start time, and how to watch. It is fully anticipated, it is expected that the brand new World's Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk, will be there tonight, and he might have some sort of championship celebration, as he is the first time in a long time the World Heavyweight Champion. But CM Punk has never held this version of the World's Heavyweight Championship, and you gotta wonder, what is going to be the plan? What is going to be the matchmaking? What can we expect from CM Punk in the WWE Survivor Series? Also, breaking news as it concerns a new signing in World Wrestling Entertainment, as according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters at this time and at this hour, Leilani Kai confirmed signing a WWE Legends deal. And you know, it's something, because every time we seem like a wrestler or a Hall of Famer or a soon-to-be legend or a soon-to-be Hall of Famer or a current Hall of Famer signs these legend deals, they go down with a horrible sickness, an ailment, or they die, they pass away. It's just horrible. It's traumatic, and it's not the things you want to read, see, or hear. And again, viewers, for those of you that didn't watch my other videos, again, so important. Go watch my videos before this one. So crucial, so important. Chelsea Green and Ethan Page capture the AAA mixed tag team titles outside of WWE. Also, multiple matches and segments have been revealed for tonight's Monday Night Raw. And ladies and gentlemen, who do you think should win the first ever, but the last time is now tournament? Excuse me, I thought it was a battle royal. I don't know why I keep saying battle royal. I don't know why that's on my mind. The last time is now tournament to determine who will face John Cena. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on all of that as we detail it, as we expose it, as we express it, because it's all about being expressive here on Sean's View in a Dim, because remember, your view is the only view that damnly well matters. Also, at this time and at this hour, we are receiving word that Tony Khan reportedly freezes out wrestlers he thinks that are bound to go to WWE. Who from AEW do you want to see cross over to World Wrestling Entertainment? Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, and your emotions on all of that. Because when you come through on Sean View, there ain't no other way to go. No homo. So, viewers, we're going to leave you with that. The death, the sadness, the RIP, our thoughts and our condolences, our prayers go out to Charles Robinson and the WWE. Plenty more to come. Subscribe.